Hello. Hey friends, come on in. Happy Friday afternoon and happy St. Patrick's Day. Welcome to the craft room. My name is Susan. This is Revive DIY and Upcycle Designs. I am so happy you're here with me. Come on in. Let's do a couple quick, I always say quick, don't I? And sometimes they are and sometimes they're not. But come on in. Let's do a fun and cute, how about we say that instead? Dollar Tree upcycle. Let's get some more spring going around here. Come on in and join me. When you hop on, make sure you say hey. Let me know where you're watching from. I'd love to know. I am in North Carolina, about 15 miles outside of Raleigh, and I'm an independent designer with Chalk Couture, and I just love to come on and share project ideas with you guys, some cool crafting ideas. So come on in and join me. I am going to make sure we are, yes, we are live. We are live. And I am going to real quick, I do have a link featured on our specials for this week. And if you caught my post earlier, we are offering a special on our paste packs, our palette packs. So if you're looking for a variety of different chalk paste to add to your collection, that's the way to go. So I have included a link for specials you can check out on there. And I am real quick, when you hop on, hit that heart button. If you want to say hi, that would be great. To me, it's much more fun to craft with friends. So if you guys interact with me, I feel like I'm crafting with y'all. And I am going to quick sprinkle this out to a group. I've already sprinkled it to my VIP group, but I would love for you guys to sprinkle this as well. Just help me share the love of creating out into the universe. I just would so appreciate it. Let me go ahead and get a comment linked here. I'm going to put a few links in the comments for you guys in case you want to check out some other areas. So hang on for me, copy, and hopefully I'll do it right this time. Last few times I've tried to do it, I have not. So let me just paste this right quick. And I am going to pin it, and then we should be on our way. Yay. Okay, so what are we going to do today? We are going to work with, let me get off of that and come over here in case I need to look at any of this for y'all. Okay, so we're going to work with two transfers. First of all, I have had these buckets since last year. These might even be Dollar Tree too. Yeah, they are. Look, they're from fall. So they've been in here and I've had these since last year. So I was like, I need to make something with them. I really want to do a project with them because look how cute they are. They look like galvanized, and of course they have the twine around the top. I believe they have them again this year. You can check. It's just called a metal vase with rope, and they had two different sizes. But guys, this is what I'm thinking about. So this obviously looks really cute with flowers, and I could see it with tulips. I do have fake tulips somewhere, so I need to get those out. But it'll look really cute with tulips, so we can definitely do a project on here. But for this one, I'm thinking my coffee bar, because you know we did this yesterday, and I told you this is probably going to go on my spring coffee bar, right? Super cute. But in the thought process of flowers and spring, so I'm going to change it over into spring this weekend. I like to have something cute to put my the coffee pods in, especially my hubby's, because he's not going to go looking for them anywhere. He wants instant access. I'm sure you guys know what that's like. So I'm thinking I'm going to use this bucket for coffee pods on there. So you don't always have to use it for what it might be intended for. Obviously, you could do a plant in this. You could do a fake plant in it. You could probably do a real plant in it. Or even just, you know, fake greenery. And they definitely have a wide variety. Like I said, these are fall from either last year or the year before. I just had to get them. They were just so cute with the colors and the pom-pom. But I don't see why you couldn't use those for spring too. You know, it kind of looks like a seed. You know, flowers start a seed in the spring too. So it's up to you. But I just threw them in there because I grabbed them around the same time and I just thought it was cute. But we're just going to upcycle this and probably this too. And I've got two different transfers that we're going to be using. And remember, we have our transfer palooza going on. So if you like these two, you can pick one more up and get a fourth one free. The other item we're going to upcycle is this. I just got this week when I went. This was new. I had not seen this before. I had to hop in there, I don't know, what is today, Friday? I think I went in there on Wednesday. I had to run in. We use pee pads for the rabbit, so in the bottom of his cage. So I was completely out of those. So I went in there for that, and I always browse to see what's new oh, what do I have to have? And this was in the little gardening section. Isn't that super cute with a little bumblebee? So cute. I mean, you could obviously put a bee decor on here too, but this would work for spring. It'll work for, I think, even summertime because of the because of that. So this was at the Dollar Tree, and I'm not even going to paint it. I'm going to leave it exactly like it looks because I think it's super cute. And I'm just doing this one in general. It's not going to go on the coffee bar. This is, that might, but you know, it's just fun to do. So I am going to use a couple of our transfers. These are both C-size transfers. Are big. They're considered C-size because of the dimensions. It's 12 by 18. So, but look how many designs you get on each one of these. So you have 6 on this and 6 on this. Isn't that awesome, you guys? So I'm going to use, they have spring and they have Easter items on it. So I am going to use I'm going to use this one. Spring has sprung, because spring is Monday, y'all. Did you know it was Monday? Are you excited? Does it feel like spring where you are? We have a very cloudy day. It's actually like 72 degrees, but the clouds are rolling in. We're supposed to get some rain here anytime. And the wind's been crazy all day, or most of the day, I'll put it that way, already. So, you know, March is still coming in like a lion, I guess. But happy St. Patrick's Day to you too. Our little buddy got off of school early. He was excited to go to school. I haven't seen him not excited to go to school, but I wasn't dragging him in there. Hey, Robin. Yes, ma'am. Excited for spring. But finally, this is the first time in a while I didn't have to drag him in, basically. And he, because they had a leprechaun trap they set last night, and he was super excited. So, and then he got out of school part of the day. So that always makes it fun too. So it's a good day. Friday, short day of school, and St. Patrick's Day all rolled up into one. So he was pretty happy. This is the other transfer we're going to use. It's called Spring in Your Step. This is one of our new ones this year. This is actually, they brought this back from last year. So on this one, we're going to do this. Put a little spring in your step. I'm thinking, let's put this on our little bucket. And, you know, it's kind of apropos for coffee, right? Put a little spring in your step. Coffee puts a little spring in your step, or it should. There's a couple other really cute ones on here too that I'm sure we will do. Let me get it out of here first, guys, so that you can see it, because I had to turn all the lights because it was getting so gloomy. How's your day going, Robin? I think I saw you were out in that windy mat. It's windy up there too, huh? Looks like you were out in it, but at least it's not cold wind today anyway. We're supposed to get cooler weather, I think, over the weekend, so it just keeps going up and down and up and down. But this one has a couple really cute spring ones as well. So we're going to use this one for the coffee tin. But look at this one. I love my little sprouts. I mean, that is adorable. You could use that for spring or summer. And then I love that one too. Oopsie daisy. I mean, that one almost would work also on this for the coffee bar as well. So pretty cute. Yeah, I don't know. I still think I want to do the spring in my step. Warm wind, but wind, yes, definitely. Wind nonetheless. I understand. Okay, so these are not going to take long. I have not even, the only thing that's going to take me a little while is I haven't thought about the colors. Oh, you guys, it's been one of those days. And as soon as I was getting ready to go on, you know, everything started, the dog came up here, he had to go out, and I have the door kind of latched because of the wind. So even though I asked my little buddy to do it, he couldn't really do it. So then I had to holler down again, you know. Everything always happens right when you think you're ready. Okay, so I'm going to do spring. I just like to mark the front and the back of my transfers when I do it. And just so that I know what's the back and what's the front. When I go to wash these, because remember these are washable. When I go to wash them and put them back on their sheets, I want to make sure they're in the right place. So let's go ahead and trim these off. Let's see, I hope you guys can see. I'm going to move this guy out of the way. Oh, let me show you a couple other things that I saw at the Dollar Tree. So I told you I got this one, which is super cute on its own, right? But it just begs, to me, that's just begging for something to be there, that open space. But look what else they had. I have never seen this before. So it was like craft fabric. It's like it's already like torn in strips. I guess they're 2-inch strips, and then they're 30, I guess they're 36-inch. There's 3 pieces, 36 inches long, I guess, but 2 inches wide. And look, I got it because of the bumblebee, because you know I'll be doing some bee decor, and I just love that. I think it's cute. And then look at the honeycomb down at the bottom. the blue is just a nice little chambray kind of color almost. But I figured that was going to come in handy. So I did grab that. I didn't see any other patterns I really liked, but I did like that one. And then look at this cutie. They had one with a bunny on it, and I almost grabbed the bunny because I'm thinking, ooh, you remember our minis that we used yesterday? You remember the minis? You know, I still have other minis that I want to do. Where did they go? I thought I set them right under. Oh, I think I put them away. You know how we did some of these minis yesterday, right? These little minis. Well, I have a couple other minis that say spring on them, and I was thinking that would be super cute, and I can put one of the minis right on there. I'll probably paint this first, so I decided not to do that one today. I decided I wanted to do this other quick and easy project with you guys for today. So, get a few of those things out of the way. So I need to be thinking here, we need to think about colors. So with the spring in your step, I will have other, I might stay with the same kind of color scheme I used yesterday, since, you know, it's all going to be kind of cohesive. And remember, what I used for that inspiration was this napkin. That was the colors that I had chosen. So I think we'll just probably kind of stay with that color scheme. And that way everything will coordinate together, because I like it when everything coordinates together. All right, let's see if I can get this picked up. I'm just trimming this transfer. As you can see, there's little trim lines made out of silk screen right in between each of the designs. I tell you, I love this one too. I can't wait to do I can't even do a straight line. I love that one. Is that not adorable? I just think it's cute. Hip hop, you don't stop. I think that's adorable. I don't know. Maybe I'll have to put that on a shirt for my little buddy. We will see. And then let's go ahead and trim this one. Can you see the difference between the transfers? So this is the new ones, the new transfers from this year, and then this is the old transfers. All right, and even that's so cute, the chirp. I mean, you can use that for spring. That doesn't have to be Easter, right? I just have to find the right surface for it. I need to find the cutest little surface. So I think when I finished today, yesterday I did not get to it like I thought I would. But when I finish today, I think I'm going to try to start cleaning up my craft room a little bit and organizing some things, because I want to be able to walk through here for one thing. That would be nice without having to worry about tripping over something. And then also, all right, I'm going to put this out of the way for a sec. We'll work with this one first. I also, I'm looking for something. So I know I have some things. I need to get them together, like all my spring stuff together. So I see what I have to work with for spring and Easter. And I don't need to go buy anything. I don't need to say, oh, I need to go run out real quick. I know I have stuff here. I just got to find it all. And then I think once I get all that done, I can focus on taxes, because I have got to get my taxes done, you guys. Have you already done your taxes? I have not. I am bad about waiting to the last minute, because it's usually such a big job, because I don't keep up with it all year. And why, you ask? Well, I worked for an accountant for many, many, many years, and I absolutely dread and hate the deadlines that when you're in accounting business, the deadlines there are every month, every quarter. I used to do payrolls every month, every quarter, and then at the end of every year. And so I think because I hated that so much, I just don't keep up on it. And so I push it right to the deadline almost every year for taxes. Some years I even have to file an extension. I try not to, but sometimes life, right? So, anyway, every year I vow to do better, and then I don't. So maybe after, when I'm doing it in April, what I'm doing right now is just fuzzing this transfer, because remember, these are self-adhesive, sticky, already sticky, and I want it to be sticky, but I will tell you right now, we're going to put it on metal, and metal really likes to grab the transfer, and I don't want it to stretch it when I go to pull it back off. So I'm trying to make sure that it's not super sticky. And guys, I washed my hair today, and it's just like, I just let it dry on its own. Yeah, you did? Good for you, girl. Yeah, put it off. Uh-huh. I like, you know, it's usually like the weekend before or the weekend it's due, and I'm like pulling all-nighters. The only thing I want to do to prepare this, like I said, I've had this for like a year. You guys, I forgot to wet my little wipe. But I washed my hair, and it's so fly away today because I did nothing. This is all natural. And so it is just getting on my nerves. It's been sitting up here a year, so I'm sure it has dust. But I think I spend so much time doing it like in such a short period of time, and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do better next year. I'm gonna keep up on it. It won't be like this. But then I'm gonna wipe this one down too, just in case we decide to put something on this today. I know we will, but whether we do it today or not. And a little napkin to dry it. I think I spend so much time on it in that short period of time, but then it's like, oh, I don't want to look at it for a while. And then before you know it, 6 months have gone by. So I really do need to get better, but we'll see. Maybe this next year will be better. Every time I think I'm in control of my time, something changes. You all know how that works. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, this is all ready to go. I'm just going to kind of use my fuzzing cloth as a way to help hold this, since this is a cylindrical surface, and it looks like a little bit of that's coming off, but I can easily add some glue to that to fix it. I mean, it was $1. This probably literally was $1. I think I got it before it became, oh shoot, the whole thing's not going to fit. Maybe we will put it on this other one because it's taller. Let's see. Maybe we will. Let me look at one of my other transfers and see if one of those, what did I say? Spring in my step. And then I said, oh, I wasn't going to put that on there anyway. I was going to do spring on the, oh, you guys. Oh my goodness. Actually, we'll just swap this out. Hang on. Rewind. I got ahead of myself. I started talking and not paying attention to what I was doing. So hang on for me. I'm going to move this out of the way. And I don't even have my thing up so I can see y'all, because I can't always see comments up there. Okay. I was going to put this one on this, y'all. I was going to put this one on this because it would fit. Oh yeah, now I remember. Spring has sprung. Well, it's trying to. Not quite, but yes, it's trying to. All right, let's see. I believe this is going to fit on here. Maybe not 100% perfectly, but pretty close. Okay, I am going to fold this in half so I can find the middle. Just for, you know, I eyeball everything, but this will kind of help a little bit. I find the middle. That will help a little bit. So I'm going to try to look at the thing itself and get as much of it on here as I can. There's a chance that a tiny bit of it might not show, but I think we'll be all right. Or I could move it up and not worry about the top part. We could do that. We could do that, right? We could do that. Okay, now, hang on just a second, guys. Trying to make sure I have it fairly straight because I don't want it to be crooked. So I am actually going to use my little cheater here. Find that middle and that middle. I'm going to use my little mat that has a ruler on it to kind of help me with my eyeballing so that I can try to line it up straight. Okay, there we go. Now, I really didn't need to do the fuzz it as much as I did because I wasn't putting it on the metal, and because look how much of the silk screen is here. Now, what I'm also going to do is I'm going to take a little piece of placement tape and I'm going to block off this little top part because I want to kind of create a line for my chalk to end, and I'm not going to be able to. I can't make it go all the way up, so I want to make sure that I give it kind of a line. So I'll use that placement tape. I'll show you what I did. See, just placed a little placement tape right there at the top of my little swoop. I'm sure that has a regular name, but we're going to call it swoop. All right, so let's look at this and say, what color should we use? Well, obviously what jumps out at me is the yellow, but guess what? I didn't check my yellow. Bumblebee. Let me see if that has, yesterday it was too dry to use. I sprayed a bunch of distilled water in it to try to loosen it up, to stir it. So let's see if that worked. I actually could use some more. I might be able to do it. Maybe we should stay with the yellow. So I can either do yellow, or there is a tiny bit of blue there that I could throw in instead, or I could pick up this orangey color. What do you guys think? Let me know in comments. What do you think? Yellow or this like orangey color? If I were to do that orangey color, I would say that is very close to my papaya color. Or I could pick up a little bit of the blue if you guys think I should contrast, because remember the bottom part's painted that cute green. You like the yellow? All right, let's try with the yellow. I think I've got a little section of it that's going to work, because it definitely still could use some more water. So let's see. But yesterday I could not even like stir it. It was so thick. I've had this paste a long time. I've had it well over a year. Probably a year and a half, and I don't use it all the time. So if you let your paste sit for a long time, it can get pretty thick, and you just have to add some water. But if you have a jar, you want to use distilled water, because you don't want to seal up regular tap water. This is starting to move at least. There we go. Now I think I can work with it. If it's too thick, it won't go through the silk screen. So we definitely want to make sure it's not too thick. Yeah, that's better. I'll probably spray more in it again once I finish, but I think I have enough of an area that I can use what's in there, because I don't want to throw it away. It's still usable. It just needed to be reactivated, really, because it's just wet chalk, you guys. Okay, I'm going to pick out one of my bigger squeegees. This is my small one, but it's one of my larger ones that I have. And this should be, let's make sure you guys can see it, super easy. So I am going to pull this out, my squeegee, and we're just going to go right for it. You see how it's such a large area of silk screen? So we're going to get a nice image. And up here. There we go. As long as my chalk paste glides, and I know it's doing okay. And then I'm just going to pull off any extra once I have everything covered. Okay, super easy. I put my extra back in, and I will deal with that afterwards. You ready? Here we go. You guys, that never gets old. Isn't that cute? Oh my gosh. And you know, I didn't even wax this. I probably could have waxed it because it is wood and it's painted, but with it being such a big silk screen area, I wasn't worried about it. So I think that turned out super cute. All right, I'm gonna set that to the side, wet my transfer until I can wash it. So that one is from the first transfer set that I picked up and showed you guys. And that one's called, remember, this is part of our Transfer Palooza, and it's 50% off right now, you guys. These are part of the transfer sets that are 50% off. This one is called Hippity Hop, the one I just pulled that Spring is Sprung from. And look at all those other cute designs that we have that we can create with. So let me move this out of the way so that I can work on the next one. Now this is the one I'm going to have to fuzz more. So I think this is, when I checked this, it looked like it was going to fit the whole thing. I don't know. Spring in your step. That might not fit it, y'all. Let's see. What about the oopsie daisies? Because I don't want to, I forgot about the Maybe this isn't going to work. We might have to pull a different one. I was thinking this was going to work. I do like the whole transfer to be on there. We might have to pick out a little different one. I guess we could do, let me see something. We could just do spring in your step without the put a little in it and still fit this on there. So let's try it. Let's try it. Thank you, Robin. Thanks for joining me today. I've missed you, friend. Okay, so I'm going to take that right off. This is the one I want to fuzz really well because of it going on there, and because I have a lot of, it's going to be super sticky because it's brand new, and because I have a lot of area that is the vinyl that's going to touch. So all right, let's see. I think that'll be okay. I think it'll be okay. Let's move this over here, and we can have a nice visual area. Okay, so I'm just going to do this to hold it in place, kind of find the back, right? Actually, let me put it towards me so that I can see and line it up. Yeah, I think, ooh, did you see how much it grabbed that? I was wrong. We need to fuzz it a little bit more. Okay. There we go. Now, because it's flexible, I can go around this. Oh, you are. Sounds fun. Have a good rest of your afternoon. No, I hope that goes well. Do you have a new driver? Is that why? Is that why? You'll have to tell me. I'll check you out later, if not, and see if I can find out. That is exciting if you are. Okay, so I am going to, since it's flexible, I can get this wrapped around the area. Like I said, this top part put a little isn't going to work, but we can get all the rest of it. We can get all the rest of it, I think. Can't tell if that's exactly straight or not. I feel like it's not exactly straight. Bear with me, y'all. I'm going to turn it just a tiny bit because I think that was not 100%. I am kind of really pushing it to have it on this little area. It's going to be a tight fit. This is the longest part, guys. Sometimes at some point you just have to say, hey, Miss Lou. You just have to say, you know what, that looks good. We're just going to go with it. I'm going to try to smooth it from the middle out. Yeah, this one it's pushing it. We're going to be right up to the edges. But I think it's going to be worth it. It's going to be cute. Even if a little bit of the letters don't show up, I think you'll still get the gist. I'm just pressing out. Sorry, I was going to say pushing and pressing at the same time. I'm just pressing out any air bubbles or bumps to try to get the best contact so I don't have bleeds. There we go. See, I barely got it on there, but there you go. I've got it on there. Okay, so this is the one I'm saying we're going to kind of coordinate with our cart. Okay, except I don't think I'm going to use, I don't know if I'm going to use yellow or not. We'll see. But I don't need that color. I'm going to pull this back. I'm going to pull out the colors I had yesterday. which were, I think that one right now. I may pull in, let me see, there's a hint of blue on here, but I don't think you're going to be able to see it very well. So I don't think I'm going to use the eggshell because I have that one down. I don't think I'm going to use that, but I could pull in the eucalyptus color, which is pretty close. Just looking at my colors, y'all. I know I'm going to use these two because that's what I was using yesterday. I also used Sunnyside yesterday because my bumblebee wasn't working. Oh, no, I spilled some chalk on my thing, on my other project. All right, let's see here. Let me find the green that's going to work with this. Let me see what green. I feel like I want it to be, could do that in the, let me see, we use, I mean, I don't have to stay exclusively with that, but I definitely want some green, but I want it to be a nice bright green. I wonder if that's going to look weird with it. Obviously, they may not even be right next to each other, but they might be kind of close. Just trying to keep it all kind of cute together. I don't feel like I have the right color green for this napkin, which is funny. The napkin is so bright and colorful, but yet that green is not very bright and colorful. And I have some really pretty bright and colorful greens. I have eucalyptus for sure. I guess I could just pull off the eucalyptus. Let's just do that. So we'll do these in the, we'll have to do it in steps. I think this color, I'm going to do the guava right in the middle. And then maybe spring in your step. I might do in the, I might do in the purple. And then I might do these little bit of the flowers in the yellow. So I obviously need some little tiny tools. So let me get my little squeegee stuff here, because we're going to need some little places to get these things for. Okay, so there we go. If you have any questions about anything that I'm showing today, please feel free to ask in comments. So I could do the flowers in purple, not do purple as the most prominent color on this one, but just have a little bit of purple on it instead. And do, I don't know, I'm trying to decide if I only want to do 3 colors. Guava, because I could do those in guava too. I don't know. Let's try the yellow. Let's have some bright and cheery. Let's see. Okay, so this is called Sunnyside. It's a little bit lighter, obviously, than our bumblebee. Let me know if you've seen these buckets at the Dollar Tree. Like I said, I got mine last year. And they've been sitting up there waiting for a project. And then they were tucked away and I'd forgotten they were even up there, to be honest with y'all. And I found them and I was like, oh yeah, when I was moving things around. So I'm going to put the Sunnyside down at the bottom. We're going to go ahead and pull this part back so it doesn't dry. See how cute? Isn't that cute? Okay, I'm gonna hit that with a dryer real quick, just because I don't know, this transfer is kind of where I'm having to work around this cylindrical. I'm just gonna speed up the drying real quick, just to make sure that I don't smear it by accident. You could do this all in one color too. You could obviously do that all in just like guava if you wanted. But you know me, you guys, I'm a little extra. I like to do a little extra. I'm going to place that back down, and then I'm going to press this part that I have not done yet. Wait and do that. I think we're going to do the green on the leaves, and I got to be real careful. I'm going to do most of them anyway. So that's eucalyptus. I'm going to make sure I don't do the flower part by accident. And I'm just doing the bottom part for right now because I'm going to paste and peel. Anybody else glad it's Friday? This has been a rough week, huh? The time change. You guys adjusted yet? Okay. And let's do that in purple, just to have a little hint of purple. You guys adjusted yet? I'm still dragging. I was so tired last night, and then this morning I woke up, I was tired when the alarm went off. Just a tiny bit of purple on this one, since I did a lot more purple on the other one. Maybe after a week we'll be back. See how that grabbed again? I'm glad I dried that. Okay, so I'm just going to paste and peel this part. I'm not even sure if you guys can see the green, but there it is. I'm going to go ahead and dry this too, and then we'll do the next section. Do you guys fix anything special for St. Patrick's Day? Just curious. I don't even know what we're having for supper. I have some chicken in the fridge I could cook, but we don't do anything special. We don't do corned beef. I'm not really a big corned beef fan. My daughter likes it. She likes corned beef sandwiches, but none of the rest of us do. And I definitely don't like to make cabbage. It's too stinky. And what else could there be? I'm trying to think what else. There was a restaurant back in the area that I'm from that we would go to sometimes, and I'm sure there are tons of Irish pubs, I'm sure, here in Raleigh area. In Raleigh. I think hubby and I have been to one. So I'm sure there would be somewhere we could go, but you know what that's like. That would be a zoo, probably, tonight. But there was one back in the town I'm from that's called the Irish Penny. And I'm trying to think what the kids would get fish and chips. Two of my kids anyway love fish and chips. So they would get fish and chips. And I don't remember what my husband used to get or what I used to get, because I'm not big on a lot of that stuff. Okay, we're going to do this in guava, these little flowers in guava, and then we're going to do the rest of that in green. So, get my guava out. My detail. I think I'm going to do all the guava first, and then I'm going to do the green. Oh, look at that, guys. guys. Isn't that beautiful? Just pops at you. I got a bubble there though, so I'm probably going to have a little bit. I did not press that down good. I thought I did, or well, excuse me. I guess I did not. I apparently did not. That makes me sad. Go ahead and do these since I have my guava out. Doesn't take very much, y'all. Can you all see this one? I don't even know if you can see this side. The cool thing about it is I can wash this off and reuse this tin because it's metal and this is just chalk paste. I can wash this off and reuse this tin and put a different thing on it later. Let's pull that back up. And we'll dry that and then I'll put it back down and do the leaves. I didn't want to go ahead and do the leaves because I feel like I just was thinking my eucalyptus might dry. I didn't want to do those first, but I don't want the guava to dry either, so we'll just take it in stages. Uh-oh. Came on unplugged. I think I heard that they were making a longer cord for these. Wish I had one that with a longer cord. Because I stand when I do my projects. If I was sitting down, I would have no problem, but I stand, so I think that makes it a little bit more difficult to reach. Okay, so I'm going to lay that back down, and then I'm going to press my greenery only. And my word, because I'll probably try to get it done. Oh, I missed some. There we go. There we go. This is what I got so far. Can you guys see it? I know the green's a little hard to see. There we go. Get a little more. There we go. So far. So far. The nice thing also about doing it on galvanized is if you make any mistakes, when you're doing it on metal like this, just like with glass, it's pretty easy to fix. You guys remember the sweatshirt I made for St. Patrick's Day? My little buddy has his shirt on today. Remember this one? I finally got a chance to heat set it. And it's not too hot because it's this kind of sweatshirt is kind of lightweight. It's not super duper heavy and thick. So honestly, I can wear it year round. If I get cold, I put something long sleeve under it. If I don't, I just kind of put a cami and I'm fine. So even though it's like 70, let's see, oh, it's down to 69 now. Even though it's, you know, warmer out today, it's not as, I'm so comfortable in this, so. we're just going to do this word. Spring, and we'll be done. And I did start on my tag yesterday, you guys. That's going to go with this little cart, this little flower cart. I did a video of creating the tag, and I just got to do the beaded tassel part, and I will be done with it. I didn't even look at the weather for Monday, guys. Is Monday supposed to actually feel like spring? I can't even remember. What do you think, you guys? Isn't that cute? Spring in your step. Now, at the top, it says put a little. But this is going to, like I said, this is probably going to be on my coffee bar. It's going to hold coffee pods in it. So I think that's going to be super cute. And it's appropriate, right? Spring in your step. Like I said, I can clean that off if I want to change that out for summer. Or for fall. Or for whatever season I decide to do. So isn't that super cute? So this is what we got so far. Got this. I think I have chalk on my hands. Isn't that cute? I didn't even do anything to this other than just put the transfer on there. Isn't that adorable? So that one's ready to go. And then this will be dry. Oh, I keep holding it crooked. That'll be dry. The spring will be dry soon, and that'll be ready to go. So now let's see. How long have we been on? Have we only been on long? I was trying to think which other one I could put on this other canister. On this other canister, do I have another one? We could put, let me see, would one of these would fit, wouldn't it? I like this might be cute. Okay, Bloomer. Okay, Bloomer. That might be cute on there. Or we could do the Upsy Daisy. Or it says Oopsie Daisy. Oopsie Daisy. Okay, Bloomer. We could do Okay, Bloomer. You could do that. Why don't we do it all in one color? Why don't we just pick a color that we haven't even used and do it all in one color? How does that sound? And you know what? Let's do it in our gorgeous wild lime. How about that? Just for fun. Just for fun. And I'll do it all in one color so it won't take long, y'all. I need to move a few things. I got too much going on. All right. Let's see here. This is, again, part of my 50% off sale. And you can also take advantage of the Transfer Palooza. I definitely want one for Oopsie Daisy. That might be really cute on the coffee bar as well, but I need another container. This is a Bloomer. I need another container. I don't think I have one up here. I don't know. Maybe when I clean my craft room this afternoon, I'll find it. Okay, so again, I'm putting this on metal, so I need to fuzz, fuzz, fuzz. And when I think I've fuzzed enough, fuzz a little bit more because it really likes to grab the metal. So this one we're just going to do all in one color. I'm going to show you what that looks like and how easy and fast. And then you just take one of these little things and just take it up a notch. So another thing that would be really cute with this, and I thought about using it and I have not, would be, if you like this look, you could do it with this, and you could get you a piece of muslin or even one of those grain sack tea towels, or just a piece of plain old canvas, and you could chalk on this and cut it out and glue it to it. fact, y'all, you know I have some white left over. I'm sure I have some left over from something that I've done. Oh, if only. I think that would look super cute. And then you just cut it out and add it on there. Oh my goodness, if only I knew where that was right now. I really like that idea. You know what? I think I'm gonna find it. I think I'll just stop and I'm gonna find it and then I'll do a video and I'll show you guys. So I'm gonna find a piece of fabric. I'm gonna chalk this on it, cut it out, and glue it on here so you guys can see how easy that is to do and how cute that would look. Because I think that would look really neat on here as well. So let's try something different. Let's do that. All right, guys. So here's the projects I showed today. This and this. 2 different transfers. 2 different Dollar Tree upcycles. I hope you like that project idea. Come back and tune in for this one. You know, when I can't help it. Sometimes when I get going with a project, that inspires another idea. And I really want to show it to you, but I don't want you guys to have to wait around while I try to find what I need, my materials. So we'll do that on the other one. And stay tuned. Come back and tune in for that. All right, guys. Have a great rest of your Friday. I hope you have a great St. Patrick's Day night. Hope you have a good start to your weekend. And come back and join me. Tomorrow I plan to be on with a club project. Got our Chalk Couture in, and I've got a cute idea for you, so come back and join me, okay? All right, guys, thanks for letting me come into your world for a little while. Until I see you next, be safe, be healthy, and of course, be blessed. Bye, guys.